I've named this little section "Get People to Do Stuff." Now, that alone is not an excuse, but that's really your motivation behind emailing them in the first place. But the excuses are listed below. Have a contest. Now, you can structure a contest any way you like, but you can have a contest for people to write articles on your niche, and then, of course, you're going to want to publish that content somewhere on the internet for the search engine reasons. Have different contests, have people write different things, and then have a potential reward, or maybe just kind of have a reward for the best, but then give everyone kind of like an ancillary bonus for doing their work. Email people to let them know about a contest. You might have a contest for the best blog entry or the best forum post, best article. Whatever you can dream up, use your imagination. The excuse is a contest, and then you just have to make a contest. You can email them to ask them for their opinion. Now, any way that you can make your website interactive is good. So if you have emails that create the interactivity by driving people to a special page where they can input their opinion on something, I've also have down here ask for a testimonial. You can have them input their testimonial. You can ask them for their wish list. Okay, so if you're working on a new course, you can tell them basically what's in the new course, but you can tell them to submit their greatest wants and desires for that topic and say, I'm creating the course. I've got a lot of ideas, but I want to make sure that I give you everything you want. So tell me what you guys want so I can incorporate it into the course. Another way of doing that, which I like, is to say, I've got ideas for several projects. I can only do one right now. So why don't you tell me what you want, and I will give the highest priority to the one that everyone wants. You can give them multiple choices. You could kind of tell them, here are 4 different options. Which one would you vote for? Or you can leave it open-ended and just allow them to send an email to an email address, or you can set up a form, and that's just an HTML thing. You can figure out how to do forms, not forum, F-O-R-U-M, it's F-O-R-M. It's just a place where people can type in text and hit enter, and it sends it to an email address or something like that. You could do forms. It's a basic HTML style of doing things, and it's available in the website creation toolbox, and there's in there it tells you how to do forms a little bit. You can follow that trail if you want to do a form, or you can just have them email an email address. There's also survey creation places, surveymonkey.com. I'm just going to mention the website, surveymonkey.com. You can go and there's a trial version and there's a paid version, and you can create a survey and you have people fill in the survey. Anything you can do to make your site more interactive. And this also gives you a nice excuse to contact them, because contests where they can win something, it's also encouraging input. And a lot of people like to give their input. They like to be heard. They like to give their opinion. They would love to tell you what they want so you can give it to them. And that's powerful for other reasons, because if people in your target market are asking you for stuff specifically that they want, well, the other people in your target market probably want that too. So anytime someone asks you for something, keep a separate file that has everyone's wishes. Every time someone recommends, I would like this, if it's not already in your product, at least keep a separate list of that. So when you go to do your next product or update the product, you can get ideas from that. But also, when you write your sales copy, that's really what you want to look at, is all the comments that people wish for. And if it's not your product, you can still creatively write the copy to make it kind of sound like your product accomplishes that, or at least it's addressed in your copy, because these are the emotional hot buttons, and these are the things that people really want in that niche. So if you can build it into your product, that's awesome. But if you can't, then at least write your sales copy with that in mind.